In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a note with Salesforce Flow. We'll set up a simple, reusable flow in Salesforce that works with note records while keeping everything clicks not code and easy to maintain. Start by logging into your Salesforce org. Open your settings, then choose the option to open the advanced setup area. In the quick search bar, type Flows and click it. On the Flows page, select New Flow to begin building. When prompted for a flow type, choose Auto-Launched Automations. Auto-launched flows run in the background without a screen, making them perfect for back-end work like creating or finding records from other automations. Next, pick Auto-Launched Flow, no trigger. This version doesn't start on its own. You call it from a button, another flow, or an API, which gives you flexibility in how it's used. Open the toolbox and switch to the Manager tab. The Manager is where your building blocks live: variables, formulas, constants, and other resources your flow relies on. Click New Resource and select Variable as the resource type. Set the API name to var content. API names are how the flow references items behind the scenes, so keep them short and clear. Choose text for the data type, and check Available for input. That checkbox lets other processes pass a value into this flow. Click Done. Create one more variable. Again, choose Variable. Set the API name to record ID, select text as the data type, and check Available for input. This variable will carry the Salesforce record ID you want to work with when the flow runs. Click Done to save it. In the canvas, click the plus icon to add an element and choose Get Records. Get Records finds and returns records that match conditions you set. Great for pulling exactly what you need. Give this element a clear label. Salesforce will autofill the API name for you. Set the object to Note. The Note object stores freeform content users add to records, and it's what we'll query here. For your first filter, select the Content field and set it to equal the var content variable you created. Add another condition, select Content again, and set it to equal the record ID variable. This example shows how to reference the variables you made. Adjust field choices in your org as needed to match your data model and intent. Click Save. Give your flow a descriptive label, save it, and then activate so it's ready to use. Because both variables are available for input, you can now call this flow from elsewhere and pass in the content and record ID dynamically. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.